Welcome, yogis. In today's class, we'll be using blocks for a nice, gentle grounding class. So first of all, let's go ahead and take our block. We're going to come into a kneeling position, and you're just going to place the block underneath that tailbone. If you need to go a little bit higher, you can use another block. And just come to a nice space so that your tailbone is nice and connected with the block, just kind of pushing it up a little bit, allowing for a little bit more elevation here. To close the eyes, squeezing the shoulders up towards the ears, and then exhaling, rolling the shoulders back. 2 more just like that. Inhaling, squeezing the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, rolling back. Relax the forehead. Last time, inhaling, rolling the shoulders up. And exhaling, rolling the shoulders down. Placing the hands down towards the mat, lifting the left arm up and over. You can use the other block and place the hand on top and just reach through the fingertips on the left side. Roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale, maybe just go a little bit deeper. Keep rooted in that tailbone. And then lifting that left hand up and over. We'll do the same thing. You can move the block to the other side. Inhale, lifting that right arm up and over. Take another deep breath. Inhale through the fingertips. Exhale a little bit deeper. And then slowly come on up, back up. We'll go ahead and remove the block from underneath us. We'll come down onto our tailbone, bringing the feet together and the knees apart, and go ahead and just allow your knees to be supported by the blocks on either side. And so you can keep it nice and supported, or maybe you want to go a little bit wider so you need it on a lower, but always just kind of play around with what level you want to take it. But the knees should just be gently resting onto the blocks, and the feet just work on pushing them together. So the feet will kind of try to come out. Really see if you can press those toes together here. And just take a deep breath. And if it feels right, maybe you want to crawl forward.
Maybe lowering that head all the way down, keeping the knees supported, allowing the upper body to just completely release. Notice the breath. Nice and smooth inhales. Nice, long, smooth exhales. Maybe just crawling a little bit deeper here. Keep pressing those toes together if they've come apart. One last big full breath. Fill the body up. Maybe come up a little bit. And exhale, walk a little bit deeper. And then we'll just begin to walk the hands slowly. Come on all the way up. And then we'll just bring those knees together. Beautiful. Grab those blocks and place them flat down here. And we'll come into a tabletop position, but let's go ahead and have our hands on the blocks. So this just kind of switch it up a little bit. And your hands can be flat, or they can be holding on, maybe even on the side here. And just give yourself a couple cat counts. You
You can move forward and back here. And 2 more. Nice, and then we'll just drop onto our forearms and use the blocks to support. So you can even interlace the fingers or let them kind of grip the mat. For the same thing, we're just going to kind of do some cat-cows here. Nice, and then this last one. Go ahead and come back into a child's pose, but keep those elbows onto the block. And so you've got a little bit of elevation here. You can maybe bend the elbows if that feels good. Just allow yourself to hang here. Maybe even let that forehead come down towards the mat. And we'll slowly lower those hands down. Lift yourself up. We're going to come into a downward facing dog using the blocks. So tucking the toes, lifting the hips up, pushing towards the ceiling, and bring those hips up and back. So take a couple moments here. You can walk out the feet. Keep pressing really firmly onto those blocks, extending through the arms. Lengthen through that spine. Draw the belly button up. Come up onto those tippy toes. Exhale, roll down. Maybe bend one foot, bend the other. Come back to stillness. Maybe yes and no the head. Let it hang. We could just walk the feet towards the hands. Hands come towards the feet. Pressing into the feet. Go ahead and bend the knees. Place the chest onto the thighs. Inhale. Let's go ahead and roll ourselves up nice and slowly. Vertebrae by vertebrae. And then that head comes up last. Press into the feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Release those hands by your side. Beautiful. And we'll just use one block here. And we're going to come in balance on it. So just make sure that your block is nice and stable. And just step onto that block. Find a nice space for your feet so you feel nice and comfortable. And then when you're ready, just kind of shift the balance into that left leg. And then just let that right leg swing a little bit. Like really let it become heavy. And just see how that feels. If you fall off, just be careful. Come back on and see if you can swing it across. Beautiful. Let's do one more swing. Whew. And then we'll switch sides. Bring that right foot on. Just a nice little balance here. And then when you feel ready, shift the weight so the hips are balanced. And then I like to open my arms and just swing the leg back and forth. You can swing it across. Really anchor through that right leg. And then when you're ready, step off. Let's bring that other block off to the side. We'll bring our legs nice and wide. We're going to take a forward fold. So feet facing forward, inhale, arms up. And then exhale, just a little bit, bend at the knees and just kind of bend yourself up and over, and then just let yourself hang down here. Shake out the head. Shake out the shoulders. Maybe come up onto that block. See if you can get a nice long spine. And then just fold once again down. And then I like to kind of bring that block over towards that right knee and stretch out that left side. And then you can bring that block over towards the left and stretch out that left side. And just keep that going. Just taking a moment to get into those hips. Lengthen once again. Keep the block directly down. Anchor that left hand. Reach that right arm up towards the ceiling, getting a nice twist here. You can bend that hand and place it on that lower back. Roll that right shoulder back. Keep firmly planted through those feet. Maybe squeeze that core. Maybe even bending that arm. Go ahead and extend that hand back up towards the sky. Swoop it down. Place that left hand and bring that right arm up. Or the opposite arm up. Sorry, left hand. And just get a nice twist here. So see if you can straighten the spine and then twist and rotate. If you did so on the other side, that left hand can come onto that back. Roll the left shoulder back. Gaze up towards the ceiling or down towards the block, whatever is comfortable for your neck here. Squeeze the core. And one last breath here. And then just bring that left hand all the way back down to meet the right. And then we'll just heel toe our feet together and just bring that block over towards that right side and just bring that left hand up. Then bring that block over towards the left side and bring that right arm up. And lower all the way down, taking a nice forward fold. And we'll just lower ourselves all the way down towards the mat. Go ahead and let your legs come out nice and long. We'll bring that block forward, and as we fold ourselves forward, we're going to get that forehead to be on the block. So get that nice length. And then exhale, hinge at the hips, and then just let yourself fold down. And you may touch the block, you may need another block, but just kind of take a moment here. And slowly begin to walk yourself up, curling
her body. And we'll come behind us. We'll make a little T, so just a nice flat block. And then this second block is going to be for the head. You want this block to be right on your back. So walk yourself nice and close, lower yourself down, and then using that hand to adjust the other block to support the head. So it should be a nice lift here of the heart, shoulders back. Legs can be extended or in any variation that feels right. And we'll be here for a few beats. And slowly begin to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, bend the knees, and just to bring the knees over to the right side and the left, just kind of windshield wipe them. And we'll just roll on to either side. Use that right arm to lift the body up. And we'll just lower all the way down to our backs, just keeping our blocks off to the side as we lower all the way down. And then we're just going to press our feet towards the hips. Inhale, bring those arms by the side. Go ahead and press into the feet, lift the hips up. And exhale, roll down. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering. Last one, you're going to inhale, lift the hips up. Grab your block and slide it right underneath that tailbone, coming into a supported bridge, lowering the tailbone down, lengthening the neck, rolling the shoulders by your side, and just stay here for a few moments, just enjoying a little elevation here, a little slight inversion. The knees can be any way that feels comfortable, together, apart. See on the exhales if you can just lengthen the spine a little bit more. Softening the face. If you want to add a little more, you can maybe see if you can bring one knee up, maybe 2 knees up, and then just lengthen through those legs. Roll the ankles a few times. So you've got a nice little shoulder stand variation. Again, the legs can come into any variation that feels right. And just hang out here for about 3 more big breaths. Nice and carefully, let's go ahead and lower the feet down nice and slowly, firmly planting both feet down. And then we'll just lift the hips and just slide that block out from underneath you and just lower the tailbone down. If you want to, you can bring the blocks underneath the knees to support them if that feels comfortable.
We'll just come into our final rest here. So go ahead and straighten that right foot out, hover it just above the mat, squeeze the toe, the ankle, the calf. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, let it go, let it release. Squeezing the left foot, hovering it just above the mat. Take a deep breath, inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, let it go. Squeezing the glutes, hovering them just above the mat. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. Exhale, let them go. Squeezing the belly towards the spine. Taking a nice deep breath, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Squeezing the right hand into a fist. Hovering that right hand just above the mat. Taking a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, let that hand go. Completely release. Squeezing that left hand into a fist. Hovering that left arm just above the mat. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Squeezing the shoulders up towards the ears. Taking a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let the shoulders completely release. Lengthen that neck and spine just a little bit more. Squeezing the face towards the nose. Taking a deep breath, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Allow yourself a few moments of final rest. Slowly to begin to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Circle the wrist, circle the ankle. Reach the arms up above your head. Give yourself a big stretch. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then just rolling onto either side. We'll just take a big sigh together. So just fill the body up. Exhale, let it go. And then slowly making your way back up into a seated position. And just taking a moment to ground down the tailbone. Inhale, reach the arms up above the head. And exhale, seal those hands down into your open heart. Om Shanti Shanti, Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Thank you so much for sharing practice today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on your mat soon.